folks, and welcome back to another edition of Craft Beer and Crypto, brought to you by JKJ Digital Assets. You know you can find us out there on the web at jkjdigitalassets.com. Find us on Facebook. We've got all the content that's going up on Twitter. That's at JKJ Digital. Go there, check it out. Some cool little videos. We are constantly throwing stuff at Twitter now. Come out, see us. Let us know what you think of those little videos. We think we're putting up some good stuff. Javier has taken the reins as the chief video editor here, and it is going well, man. We're loving it. Loving that new spin on things. Hey, we are glad that you're back with us. We just wanted to hit you back up again today. Let you know some things that are going on in the world of the crypto journey that all of us are walking down. You know, we do have a couple of things going on that we were talking about. We kind of referenced them a little bit in the last video, but we've really gotten a little more information. Talking about the SEC and some of the things that they had coming down, some rulings that they've made. You know, I think we mentioned before Kraken and kind of what we thought might happen there, but we definitely got some new information here.
Yeah, so on Friday, just a few days ago, we posted a video, and inside that video we discussed, the SEC was coming after staking. We didn't have enough information, so we kind of left it at that. We kind of said, well, you know, how does that affect us personally? But not looking at what was taking effect and what was going to happen to any of these centralized exchanges here in the U.S. And so I had the actual press release from the SEC sitting in front of me, and I wanted to go through this thing with you and just read a couple of statements here and what we think that means and where we think that might take the industry here as a whole. So just right here, you know, the Securities and Exchange Commission today charged Wayward Ventures Inc. and Payward Trading Limited, both commonly known as Kraken, with failing to register the offer and sale of their crypto assets staking as a service program, whereby investors transfer crypto to the assets to Kraken for staking in exchange for advertised annual investment returns of as much as 21%. So basically, they fined Kraken, and Kraken said, "Okay, yeah, we'll pay $30 million for this fine." But then the SEC shut them down completely in terms of their staking as a service was shut down. They are no longer allowed to provide any staking. What is that going to do to Kraken? I venture to say that we might see Kraken actually go bankrupt.
Sure.
I mean, because part of this whole staking thing is, they take a certain percentage also from fees and protection of the network, and that source of income is not coming to Kraken. So if you want to kill something, I think the SEC just figured out how to kill it.
You know, it's funny when we talk about this and what we've read about it, you almost get the feel like the SEC has now, like, they're trying to catch up. Like, you know, they've gone, oh man, look at what happened with FTX. Look at what's happened, you know, with some of the other exchanges and some different things that have gone on that they just absolutely missed the boat on.
Yeah.
And it's like something that was a non-issue. They've now come in and said, don't worry, we're in charge. We've got this.
Well, we knew that following FTX, it was an issue. The transparency of the centralized finance was not there. Right. So I give you my crypto, and they had been taking your crypto and pushing it elsewhere, loaning it for higher returns, and so that way that's the way they were making money. But in the meantime, they were actually using your money, not telling you how they were using it. Any financial firm here in the United States is heavily regulated, and like we talked about, and we will hear us talking about in our CeFi video coming, CeFi versus DeFi, about what those regulations are and how they protect us. So those same protections need to be levied onto and regulated onto these CeFi exchanges. But you shut it down.
Yeah.
So what? That's not protection.
No, that's my question.
That's taking away my ability to go ahead and make a nice return on my crypto. No, that's all you've done.
It's funny. It seems like any place that you can go get a really good return on it, they don't seem to like that so much. It's I wonder who their buddy is that would be so opposed to
what, the banking industry.
I'm just saying, it makes me wonder.
So here's their statement. Here's how they close. I mean, they say whether it's through staking as a service, lending, or other means, crypto intermediaries when offering investment contracts in exchange for investor tokens need to provide the proper disclosures and safeguards required by our securities laws.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree with that. That's Gary Gensler, right? And today's action should make clear to the market that staking as a service providers must register and provide full, fair, and truthful disclosure and investor protection. I agree. We all agree on that.
Right.
But why did we take something that helps everybody, that's been helping us? Yeah, I agree. Yeah, it needs to be regulated. The whole FTX thing took a lot of money away from a lot of small people, a lot of big folks in general also. But the problem is that the solution to registration, violation was to shut down the entire thing. The program that has to basically work very well for a lot of us. They provided no roadmap, no due diligence, and definitely not crypto friendly. So that kind of stuff. And Kevin, I will rant for a second here. What absolutely takes me off the cuff here is that we created our little company here to help the small guy.
Right.
Right.
That was our whole point.
Our whole point was to help the small person navigate through the cryptocurrencies, through the DeFi network, centralized, and we trip every once in a while. Like we said in the C5 video that's coming up, and I keep alluding to, is this continues to evolve. Sure. And so we evolve as well. But the shutting down wholesale of these centralized exchanges and their staking, which provide us with a very nice way to make income. Again, we started this company to help the small person out, and we do this for free. Yeah, it just kind of upsets me when I see this kind of stuff happen, and it's shutting the door on those same people that we're trying to help and bring up. I mean, we came from nowhere, and we are pretty well placed today, and we want to bring that up to everybody. But again, this to me smells. This stinks to me right here. This is kind of like saying, I'm going to push you right back into the banking industry where you can go make your 0.25% on your savings account. Oh, by the way, and the cynical JD pops up here. So this has not put any hold on Fidelity Crypto, JP Morgan Chase, nope. The old banking legacy industry coming in to take over centralized exchanges, and we just shut down Kraken.
That's my question on this whole thing is, what was wrong? Okay, if there wasn't enough transparency, that's fine. But again, to me, this looks like very, very much the same business model that I see scattered all across this whole industry here. And now you've just taken, just one more and kind of plucked them off the table and gone, okay, well, that's one less we have to worry about.
I mean, let's talk about Dubai.
Oh gosh, yeah. I mean, you want to talk about regulation that is working and regulation someplace where they're doing it correctly. Yeah. Dubai just had a big conference there. They came out with some new rules, and they clarified some rules. They also came out with some stuff where what I think may not be a bad idea. They said, okay, you can play here, you can't play here because we don't like the way you're doing business, and it has to do with some of these privacy coins that are out there.
Yeah, so basically Zcash and Monero are not allowed, and there are other privacy coins out there, are not allowed to be used in Dubai. Essentially, when I say privacy tokens, these are tokens where you can take your Bitcoin, your ETH, whatever you're trading in, and put it into the system, and it'll wash it basically. It's not the other way. So it's anonymous. That whole exchange is anonymous. So that's not allowed in Dubai. Also in Dubai, there's for those of you that don't know, that 500 crypto companies have landed so far in Dubai, and it's not easy. It is not easy. From what I read, is something like 100 data documents that are required to open up a company
it's very
in
complicated,
Dubai.
yeah.
So it's not easy yet. That is where they're going. So
and you know what? Again, this is another place that I go, don't make it easy. You don't want anybody to be able to fill out 2 pages of something and bang, they've got their own token now.
Absolutely.
No, make it complicated. Yeah. Make it something that if you're going to do business in this sphere, if you're going to be somebody that's going to be creating cryptocurrency and you're going to be distributing it and selling it, yeah, it should be difficult and it should be intensive to set that up.
Yeah. And so, you know, I just, my concern is, and again, I say that, and at the, you know, we were just kind of like chuckling because we were looking at another chart here that was showing the amount of, and really, this is out left field, but the amount of crypto ATMs in the world, right? And I look at this map, and the United States has more crypto ATMs than the entire planet put together. So, yeah, we're heading in the right direction. Oh, but I think I read an article where that crypto ATM company's almost bankrupt. But anyway.
well, good grief, they shouldn't be, because I know the couple of times I've looked at it, they should be making good money.
Well, that's the whole thing, the expense there, buying crypto and a crypto ATM. If you do that, you know, you're on your own. But anyway, what I'm getting at is, yeah, we're not dead in the water, but we risk getting run over. I mean, to buy Web3 City coming, you know, so I just want to see us continue to stay competitive for us.
Absolutely.
For us small folk that are out there. I mean, the banking industry and all these old guys out there already have all their money. They're all millionaires, billionaires from way back when the stock market was the Wild Wild West. Here's the next Wild Wild West. This one belongs to us. We just need to do it smartly. And here at JKJ Digital Assets, we've told you time and time again, this is not where your rent check goes. This is where you put a small buy that can be something that goes asymmetric and change your life. So let's continue to play by those rules, and we'll continue to give you the information as it comes and it flows this way, and we'll try to digest it and kind of give you what we think.
Absolutely. Hey, we hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to leave us a comment, again, go on Twitter at JKJ Digital. Leave us a comment there about the video. If you want to hit us up on the web, there's a place on there that you can go and leave comments at jkjdigitalassets.com. Certainly the Facebook page is an easy place to get to us. If you've got anything, go check us out on Instagram. We still throw some stuff out there. Let us know what you think. If you've got questions, post those questions there and we absolutely will address them. Again, we are so ecstatic to still be rolling along doing this. It's exciting when we see these new changes and we see this entire crypto world evolving and changing, and we are privileged to be able to be in the position to keep you up to date, let you know what's going on, throw out an opinion or two that has proven to be at least way more than half the time right. Yeah. So, you know, I think we're doing a good thing here, and I hope everybody out there is enjoying it. Folks, again, we hope you have a great week. Just know whatever you do, do it well, and we'll see you next time.